Lubbock, Texas marks the home for TRA Hall of Honor inductee David Sia. David's story is a familiar one for restaurateurs, starting in a kitchen in his father's restaurant. Mike Sia owned Orlando's, and it was here that David got a first-rate start in the business.
He wanted everything done exactly the right way, and if it wasn't right, I heard about it. He was full-blooded Italian, so he had no qualms about letting me know when I did something wrong.
David went to college in the mid-70s with ambitions of becoming a park ranger, but in the summer of 1978, when Orlando's began to falter, David decided it was time to step up and help out.
My dad was a really good cook, but he had a sixth grade education, so some of his business decisions weren't the best, and I really didn't think the business was going to survive. About that time, Loyd bought in with us, and so here we have this new partner, this crazy guy, and I'm wondering, is this going to work?
From day one, I mean, never had to worry about the food in the kitchen. He and his dad produced the food. I ran the front, greeted the customers, ran the bar, and pretty much we were running for our lives. We started remodeling it, made it fun again, and people really responded to that energy.
Well, it turned out that Loyd had the same kind of work ethic that my dad and I did, and so we immediately became a team, and we turned the place around rather quickly.
With Orlando's back on track, another partner, Jerol Fanta, entered the fold. A second Orlando's was opened in 1984, with a third following in 1989. The group decided to branch out with another restaurant, the Caprock Cafe, in 1997.
Actually, my partner Loyd came up with the original idea. We could do this, a simple concept, burgers and beers in a fun restaurant. It would work.
And it did pretty well right out of the chute. But again, David's menu development just has been amazing. I mean, we've gone from maybe 2 pages on our menu to about 8.
Loyd had the original idea, and we just kind of all got together and embellished on it and rolled the dice, and it turned out really well.
One of his biggest skills is just his appreciation and knowledge of food, and the fact that he doesn't skimp on ingredients. He prepares foods. He's very adamant that things be made right, and it's paid off over the years.
I'd have to say I probably learned that in this business the quality comes first, and it has to be consistent. And I think that's probably the main reason we've been around for 50 years is that we're extremely consistent.
Early on, David discovered the value of collective bargaining for the industry and knew he needed to get involved.
I was young when I went to my first meeting, and I realized right then and there that if I was going to be professional, I needed to expand my horizons, and I needed to be involved with the trade association. And then once I got involved in TRA and I realized what TRA could do for me as a restaurateur, to help me grow my business, help my business survive, I was hooked.
David really likes the political stuff and being out there, so he's took that and ran with it and did a great job. And we went through a couple of smoking ordinance changes, which were quite exciting, and he spearheaded those things. And the latest thing he's really excited about is that kitchen in the schools. I think it's Pro Start. He's really pumped about that. I think that's a pretty neat deal, so he's really excited about that.
David's path to success has been marked by personal integrity, community involvement, and the respect and admiration of his business partners.
He's got great integrity, great character, in business and out of business. He is what he says he is, and he does what he says he's going to do.
And he also uses his position in this industry to better the community, to better his church.
As hard as he works at the restaurants, he puts also a tremendous amount of energy into other areas of his life. I know he's done a tremendous amount for Christ the King.
I think he was born for greatness, but he's a tremendous man.
If it wasn't for the support of my partners and the people in my family, enabling me, holding down the fort when I went to a restaurant association meeting, or if I went to a meeting in Austin, I would have never been able to do this. I always wanted to be successful in this industry, and this is just it's dawning on me that I finally pulled it off.
David, congratulations on this award, very well deserved. I know how much this means to you, and very happy to be here tonight to see you receive it.
You are part of my history, and you're very loyal, and you truly deserve this award.
And I just want to congratulate you and tell you that there's still great things ahead for you, and keep pressing on.
I can't think of a better guy and more deserving for this award.
So you definitely deserve this award more than anyone that I can think of. So congratulations, boss. You did it.
David, congratulations. I can't imagine anybody more deserving of this award.
Thanks for all you've done, and I'm really glad you got this honor. I think it really is certainly a person that's deserving of it. So congratulations.